Good afternoon. My name is Stephen Arthur, and today I wanted to properly inform and raise awareness on the positive impacts of having a healthy workout regimen through cardio, weightlifting, and nutrition. First, I wanted to ask you a simple question. If you know a certain type of exercises could benefit your heart, improve balance, strengthen bones, help you lose weight, all while making you look and feel great, wouldn't you want to do this? The answer is yes. Of course you do. We all want to look and feel great inside and out. And one way to do this is through cardio. In order to feel good now and later in life, you'll need cardio. Cardio is important because you're moving. Your body is made to move. You have arms, you have limbs, you have toes, you have fingers. These things need to be exercised and moved because later on in life, as you get older, who knows if that will be the case. Um, Cardio is a significant part of your healthy workout regimen, and cardio is simply defined as any exercise that increases your heart rate. Um, these exercises could be jumping jacks, jump rope. They can be walking, running, sprints. These are all cardio exercises. Um, you want to elevate your heart rate when working out because it improves your cardiovascular health by processing oxygen in blood, and you need this to go throughout your system because that's how your body works. Um, the Department of Health and Human Services recommends children ages 6 to 17 incorporate cardio exercises for 60 minutes 3 times a week, for adults 2 times a week. Um, you even nowadays you're even finding that there are entities that want you to promote this type of healthy lifestyle, such as the NFL, where they promote cardio exercise. They have an initiative called the Play 60. I believe the NFL players come out with kids and they're just having fun, but they're having fun by passing the ball, running routes, and doing things of that nature. But however, there's a bigger purpose in there, which is cardio exercise, because they know the benefits of having cardio exercise at a young age helps protect them or less of a chance of health problems later down the line. So it's a cool thing that they're instilling this early in children. The American Heart Association recommends 30 minutes of moderate intense aerobic activity for 5 days a week, 25 minutes of vigorous aerobic activity 3 days a week for 75 minutes, and for lowering blood pressure, 40 minutes of vigorous aerobic activities 3 to 4 times a week. Your body has this cool thing called endorphins, and these are ignited by when you're being mobile, you're being movement, such as cardio. So these endorphins are chemicals in your body released from your brain to your body that helps relieve stress. And this is all, like I said, these are all ignited when from working out. So that's another cool thing about your mental health as well. So again, the benefits of cardio exercise include reducing stress and depression, weight loss because you're moving all around, burning all these calories, lowering blood pressure, and ultimately you're just more energy. You're more awake. Like you're used to these movements rather than being sluggish. That you're moving around a lot. So that's a good thing. Moving on to another pillar, we have weightlifting. Uh, Weightlifting, and the key principle in weightlifting applies. You apply a load and overload a muscle, and so that it adapts and it gets stronger. So essentially it's science. You're using something heavy, and you're working your body towards that, and that's going to produce you muscle. The overall effect of weightlifting is body mass. You're going to increase your body mass of some sort and some nature. Speaking of body mass, there's a cool thing called the body mass index. This is a way to figure out if you are at a healthy weight for your height. Those are the two things that BMI is based on your height and your weight. Generally, if your BMI number is less than 18.5, you're considered underweight. If your body mass index number is 25 to 29, then you are considered overweight. I actually calculated my own body mass index number. I got a 25.5, so I'm considered overweight. However, so if I need to adjust my workout regimen, I can do that and alter my BMI number. Weightlifting exercises. There's so many weightlifting exercises you can do. It's best to focus on a specific area of the muscle and do isolated work with that when you're using by using weights. So for instance, you want to focus on your chest, you want to focus on your arms, you're going to use your weights. There's so many exercises, whether it's bench press, dumbbell press, what's it called? Curls, hammer curls. There's so many exercises, but again, these are isolated movements with the weights that help you focus on one region rather than your whole body, and then you can do it that way. Weightlifting is about repetition as well. The more repetition you get, the more muscle mass you're going to produce. You can do repetition one or two ways, either low weight, high reps, or high reps, low rate. This will gauge whether if you're doing strength, if you're pursuing your strength or actual muscle developing yourself. So again, benefits of weightlifting would include your body becomes a center for burning fat because you're lifting heavy things essentially and moving them around, and that's ultimately burning fat. Reduce risk of osteoporosis. As you get older, you lose your muscle mass, you lose your bone mass, but weightlifting helps prevent that. Depression and lowering chance of diabetes. Finally, you have nutrition. Some say nutrition is probably the most important part because depending on what you actually are inhaling in your body, this depends on the results. You want to think of your body like, one is like a temple, but also like a vehicle. You have to fuel your vehicle, and by doing this, you would have to get your right amount of protein, cut out your carbohydrates because these are things that are slow to burn when you're exercising. Drink plenty of water. I think it's 3.2 liters of water because this helps process, break down nutrients in your body as well as streaming of blood. Avoid isolated fats and sugars. So the candies, the fast food, those are probably not ideal for this situation. Last but not least, exercise should be fun. You should have a good time doing this because this is ultimately your health that you're investing in order to complete your living. So thank you. This was my presentation. Have a great day.